proud to be a sponsor of the Achilles Freedom Team and to be part of the Army-Navy venue. The Army-Navy game is, I think, the most historic rivalry in college football today. 13 years before there was a World Series, there was an Army-Navy game. 77 years before there was a Super Bowl, there was the Army-Navy game. And I think you'll see, if you attend tomorrow's game, the passion and the excitement that goes well beyond the yard at Annapolis or the gates at West Point. It's always been that way. In 1893, with such passion, there was a almost duel between a brigadier general and a rear admiral from the Navy. It's a good thing for the brigadier general that it did come off. In 1926, Knute Rockne actually skipped the Notre Dame Pittsburgh game in order to watch the Army-Navy game, which ended in a tie. Parenthetically, I would add that Pitt beat Notre Dame that year 19-zip. In 1944, in the waning days, months of the World War II, General MacArthur sent the following message from the Philippines to the Army locker room after an Army victory: "We have stopped the war to celebrate your magnificent success." In 1975, more current, an Annapolis graduate named Ross Perot snuck into the West Point Chapel the night before the game and briefly serenaded the cadets to Anchors Aweigh and the Marine Corps hymn and Sailing and Sailing. That was before the MPs threw him in the stockade, which perfectly depicts the determination and perseverance expected of every naval officer. But if you ask me, or for that matter any veteran, about the game, you'll hear about the longevity, 113 years. Some of the great practical jokes that have been pulled on one school versus the other. But don't make any mistake, this is the big game. It is profound in its meaning. This game, in my opinion, is the pinnacle of college sports because the players that participate, the midshipmen and cadets that attend the game, they do so for love of country. And the players put the pads on for the love of the game, not for an NFL career, full stop. On Veterans Day, I shared with the GM team a Thomas Paine quote that I think bears repeating as we approach kickoff tomorrow. And it goes, "Those who expect to reap the blessings of freedom must, like men, undergo the fatigue of supporting it."